Hello, YouTube. Beautiful day outside. I'm on duty, as you can see. I'm good. Thank you. Checking on me. I ain't talked to you in a while. I've been disgruntled. Been going live. That didn't work. Lots going on. Lots and lots and lots going on. Lots of work. Lots of BS. Lots of. Anyway. Oh, I need to shave. I didn't realize how much I need to shave. I sit down here. Anyway, I thought I'd make a regular old traditional video and just laugh and joke and tell y'all some stories that may or may not have ever really happened. Doesn't matter, they're funny. Might or might not be true. Might just be a plumb dumb story, who knows. 100% truth. I gave up my badge at the police department. I'm not a policeman anymore. I did 4.5 years. I got some other things going on that just, I don't know. I'm not a policeman, that's the fact. I turned all my stuff in. What else? Oh, we're working 48 hours on, 96 hours off. For years and years and years, we've been 24/48. So you work one full day and you have 2 full days off. Now we're working 2 days in a row. We have 4 days off. I didn't vote. You had an opportunity to vote for it or against it. I didn't vote. I didn't want to do it. More or less forced to do it. If I had voted, I'd have been outvoted. So I withheld my vote. Reason being, so if I vote against it, oh, you're not a team player. If I voted for it, oh, well, you voted for it. And so I withheld my vote. Wouldn't have made any difference at all if I had voted. So what else? You guys know I quit KIB, or I didn't quit them. They more or less pushed us out. They quit sending us newsletters, quit letting us know stuff, and then just more or less just exiled us. So that's fine. Membership came back up, didn't renew my membership, let it go. Quit the police department, got some other stuff going on. I talked about that. I'm trying to think what I haven't told you guys about, other than working all the time. Oh, I got to interview a guy that was going wheelchair to Washington, is what he calls it, his movement. Got to interview him. That was pretty cool. James, you're watching. Best of luck. I hope you get there. It's interesting because I know he's a liberal Democrat and I'm a conservative Republican. So we're worlds apart politically, but we get along just fine. He's got his beliefs and I've got mine. He don't push his on me and I don't push mine on him. And it's amazing. It works out. What else? See, I don't know if I've told you guys some of the stories, or if I've deleted them, if I already told you, if I forgot that I told you, or I've got 100 and something videos. I can't remember everything I told you. But I'm going to tell you 3 stories today just because that's what's on my mind. And you can decide which ones are true and which ones are not. Or you can forget about all the truth and just be amused, because that's all I ever intended to do anyway. I never, ever, ever say, this is the truth and you must believe it. I'm not that type of guy. I tell stories. You can be amused or you can be like, this is shit stupid. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to leave it at that. So without further ado, my name's Roger. I'm a firefighter. Duh. I'm a plumber. Hence the name Plumb Dumb Stories. I'm a plumber that tells dumb stories. Here we go. It's been a long time ago. I had a little truck, little 97 S10, and it was solid black, and it was a stick shift. which has nothing to do with nothing. But if you guys know anything about S10s, the rear view mirror adhesive is horrible. Even the stuff you buy to put it back on after it gets hot, it falls off, so it's horrible. So your rear view mirror sits right above your stick shift, which is why I told you to stick shift, because about the third time it falling off and it hits just right, it cracks your mirror. So you're like, the hell with this mirror. I've only got half a mirror anyway, so you just throw it away. You don't have rear view mirror at all, right? So you've only got side mirrors, is what I'm saying. You don't have rear view at all. So I've got a buddy of mine, and he's, whatever. His sister's staying with him. She went through a breakup. I don't know what she did, but she's there. Grown, completely grown. We're all grown. In our 20s, I'm sure. Maybe 30s, I don't know. We're grown in the whole point. And I'm more or less single at the time. And so, me and my buddy, we're hanging out, and I'm, over there, whatever. Well, me and his sister, kind of start talking and hanging out, and she gets where she likes me. And she's like, she's just really, wants a relationship. And I'm like, I'm not about that. I just got out of a relationship, or whatever the case may be. I don't remember what it was. But for whatever reason, I'm not trying to be, everything you want me to be. That's not what's going to happen here. So anyway, I'm over there talking. We're in the front yard, and she's there, and I'm just ignoring her, avoiding her, whatever. Don't want no trouble. So I'm in the truck, and I crank it up, and he looks around, and he said, well, I'm going to let you deal with this. And I'm like, with what? Well, here she comes out of the house. I said, oh my God, what? So she's talking. I said, look, I'm not arguing. I've told you. It's not like that. It's not going to be like that. I had no intentions. Just walk away. Let it be done. Walk away. She leans in that window. She says, if you leave, don't come back. Don't look back. Don't look back. I said, I won't look back. I promise I won't look back. She said, I'm telling you, if you leave, don't look back. So, I'm looking down, to put it in gear. Just kind of whatever. I really am trying not to look at her. And I hear, boom. And I look, and she's right outside. She done went to the front of my vehicle, if I'm facing it. She went to the front of my vehicle and hollering the whole time, don't look back. She kicked my side mirror and kicked it plumb off. And I watched it up in the air, just kind of, and I'm watching it. I see her run around the other side. She karate kicks the other side. Kicks it plumb off. Which, S10 mirrors are not, they don't have a little adjustment on the inside. That you have to manually adjust it, from the outside. And she's hollering, don't look back. And I'm watching my mirror go through the air. And I just kind of sat there for a second. Not because I was sad, because I realized I can't look back. I don't have any mirrors to look back. So I put in reverse and I backed out and left. I didn't look back because I couldn't. God almighty. I feel like I've told you guys that one. I was back when Phil's or the Big Rock or the bar was still open. I grew up. My dad had told me a story about being in the army and starting a fight and being in Germany and trying to start a fight in a German bar and how he did it. So rather than tell that whole story, in my mind, I'm gonna have a story to tell, just like my dad. So I'm in if you guys ever been to Phil's or the Big Rock, the bathrooms are way at the back to the right. So man, I'm backed out and had plenty to drink. I'm ready. I'm standing in the bathroom just like my dad. And I'm waiting on the next son of a bitch to walk in. As soon as he walks in, I look at him. I was like, hey, you remember me? No. And I'm just going to deck him. Pow! I bet you remember me next time, you son of a bitch. That's exactly how it's going to work. Well, I'm standing there using the bathroom. I still smoke, so I had my cigarette, I'm just waiting. Next person walks in, game on. I'm like, man, I got to quit smoking. It's done got hard to breathe, I'm still standing there waiting, and I'm all like, did they turn the music down? I can't hardly hear the music. Oh, okay, the power's out. Man, it got real dark in there all at the same time. Like, hard to breathe, the music's out. I can't see nothing. Like, oh, I'm having a heart attack, I'm saying I have a heart attack. I said, well, hell, I guess I better get outside. And man, I turned to walk. Boom! Right in my face was a belt buckle. And that belt buckle was attached to a dude, and I was like, I didn't know they made dudes that big. Holy shit. Excuse me, sir. And walked right my ass around him, and right out that door I went. I didn't hit nobody. And they never thought about doing it again. That was my one sign from God. Don't you do it. Don't you dare do it. That dude was big. God almighty, he was big. Buckle looked like a pie plate. His buckle looked like a big old pie plate. God damn, this big old dude. I was playing guitar with my old buddy Charlie. If you're watching, his sister might be watching. I can't say nothing too bad. I was playing guitar at a bar with Charlie, and this pretty little old thing that sat there before. She was winking at me the whole night, and I'd be bam, 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 but I kind of nod her way, and sing a little song. I'd throw her name in it, I didn't know she had a boyfriend. I said, woo, he wasn't very big at all. Little old dude, way shorter than me. Little old scrawny dude. Ugly, golly, he was ugly. Which explains why she was so pretty. Man. So, I flirted and cut up and this and that. We'd take a little break. I tried to dance with her. And her boyfriend wasn't having it. Hell, I didn't know. So we finally packed up, I was stone sober. Been playing guitar all night. Didn't drink nothing. Having a good old time. Charlie, he don't drink, so... we was having a good old time hanging out, laughing, joking, packed up my guitar, and first one thing in the other. So, and I get outside, I see that dude standing way over there. He kind of said something. He was way over there, I couldn't hear him. I said, what'd you say? He didn't say nothing. I said, all right then. So I got my truck and I started up, that same old stick shift. I cranked it up and the headlights come on. I could see him standing right there in front. Apparently, when I got in, he started walking towards the truck. I couldn't see what he's up to. Well, as he was walking, he was kind of like this. And he got close, probably 15, 20 feet away. He had a brick, and he picked up a brick like this. And I'm sitting in my truck, and I'm looking at him. I stepped out and opened that door. I said, you put that brick down, because I swear to God, if you throw that brick, I'm going to run over your ass. So I'm going to tell him you was drunk and you was drinking and I'm sober. I didn't see you at all. You just walked right out in front of me and I ran over you and I'm sorry and your ass going to be dead drunk and I'll be laughing all the way to the bank and I'm going to go make sure your widow is consoled. So don't you throw that brick. I said, I ain't playing with you. I will run your ass over. I promise you I will. I got back in. Put it in gear and looked up. Here comes that brick. Pow! Right through my windshield. I done told him. Well, I put it in gear and jumped that clutch and plop, 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 plop. I said, what the? Man, I got out. That's how much was running the other way laughing. I looked down. I had 4 flat tires. That's how much flattened all my tires. And they're waiting on me to come outside just so I could throw a brick and laugh at me. Hell, Charlie was done gone, so I'm hitchhiking. I'm not sure it was him, but I think it might have been him because the truck come past me and she was leaned out the window hollering, good night, baby, good night, baby. I don't know who was driving. I think it might have been him. Oh, my God. Anyway, I had somebody pull up. I got to talk to them. I'll make this video a little bit later. I'll check it if I upload it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, go watch a different channel. There's plenty of them out there. All right, thank you guys. Love you all to death. Talk to you later. Bye.